Okay, so guys, this is April 17th, 2024, and I'm at the McDonald's right now. I got here about, I walked to the McDonald's about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. And I finished up a work paper. Today, and it's on the legal tennis. Okay, I'm going to have to. Hold on. I'm going to have to explain everything to you guys. Hey, stop. I'm going to have to explain everything to you guys. Listen, these hooligans in the McDonald's right there, as you can see, the police sent them over with computers. Well, actually, it's one laptop, and you can see that he's on a website. Some of these students have been using my name or using my initials and sending crazy stuff, sending porn sites, including porn sites of Rashida Williams and lookalikes and so forth, claiming that she's just a slut and then that's all she was ever good for, this and this and that. These young boys, they're not men, but these young boys, I'm pretty sure middle school and high school, they're going to have to go to juvie. Okay? I'm going to be serious. This is what we're going to do all over the country over the next 30 years. We're going to get the gangsterism out of these young boys and men. Some are going to have to go to juvie. Some are going to have to be entered into religious programs and this and this and this and that. I'm so fucking serious. Okay? The whole Central Intelligence Agency and Interpol all across the country, in all honesty, they're going to make sure that African American kids are no longer infatuated with gangster music, no longer infatuated with being dumb over being smart, and being ignorant over being refined. That's enough. Letitia James, you a dummy. You an asshole. You are keeping black people behind. You are not here to help black people by telling them it's okay to be dumb and ignorant, and white folks will let you guys run over what the fuck you guys want to run in you guys' little neighborhoods and blocks. Now, you are in trouble. You don't want to say that you were bad as a younger woman working with gang members in New York City, so you're going to continue your story of saying that you were trying to prove something about African American culture or subculture, a covert operation of the United States government as some sort of national security operative. No, that's enough. They are clearly misguided. They are clearly subjected to criminal negligence. They are clearly deserving of a better condition, a better mentality, a better sensibility, or set of sensibilities. They deserve to be reformed, re-educated, refined, into representing what I need them to represent so that their posterity can tell the right story. Themselves and their posterity may be able to tell the right story of redemption and forgiveness. If you guys are going to forgive white folks into mental retardation, I'm giving you guys the opportunity to forgive white folks while being the most affluent ethnic group or most affluent demographic group in the United States of America, and so on. You guys get the point. You guys are not going to be able to keep up with me because I'm always doing the right thing. I am always good. Being more intelligent than everyone else never meant that much to me, other than proving that me being good is all that ever fucking matters, at least when it comes to me. God, Jesus Christ. Do you guys understand? There's no deal with white Americans, between white Americans and African Americans, to keep the status quo. That's over with. Barack Obama was clearly correct. That's enough. Okay? That's enough. So I want you guys to know that not one high school or middle school student or college student or professional or any other category of person or entity has helped author any of my work or recipients to any of my works. Okay? So I have multiple email accounts. I'm going to explain this again. I have multiple email accounts One is Shawn Dexter John 13. Listen again. It's Shawn Dexter John 13. Shawn Dexter John 13 at gmail.com. The other one is Corinthian1 at gmail.com. Corinthian numeric 1 at gmail.com. Another one is Shawn Dexter John at proton.me. Shawn Dexter John at proton.me. When I send documents and stuff to my other email addresses, that's just for documentation and storage purposes. There aren't multiple Shawn Dexter Johns. There aren't multiple individuals named Shawn Dexter John. I need you guys to accept that and stop playing games. You guys have been caught. It's time to negotiate. You guys is surrender. Or you guys will be coerced into committing suicide. I am sure Interpol is very serious, and I'll have nothing to do with it. I won't be able to vouch for you guys anymore. They're going to coerce you guys into committing suicide. And you guys are not going to wake up with any memory. You guys are going to be dead, buried by your family members. This is the reality. I've been as nice as possible. It's time to grow up. And stop saying, say that to our faces and see what you'll get. By the time you guys get to my face, or I get to you guys' face, you won't have a face anymore. I'm pretty sure Interpol is very serious about communicating that. They've been very serious. You guys are going to let that go. Okay? You're not going to do anything. You guys are going to let that go. Do you guys understand? You guys are not going to do anything. All right? So anyway, Letitia James, stop saying that gangsterism toughens black Americans up so they can deal with white America. No. Well, that's okay for you to say and be of the position that you're in. But that's not good enough for me, because I have the power to be able to change things. Now is the time. The narrative points, the narrative I've written out is competent, not just competent, it is quite flaw proof. It is flaw proof. I am certain of it. Okay? When this middle-aged woman, she has a kid or two in the middle school and high school, she said, well, my kids got caught trying to beat up Haitian immigrants and begging them to speak African-American vernacular because they're sending everyone to juvie because they don't curse and they're very tidy and they do their homework and they're very scared of everyone and this and this and that. When her children got in trouble, she said, we're gonna send them over to the McDonald's and we're gonna make sure that they keep buying ice cream, and we're going to find a way to force him into buying ice cream, and then say that this cocky West Indian motherfucker who happens to be more intelligent than everyone else is now following children. He's going to buy ice cream. When this woman communicated that to my agents she does not know are my agents, they said, oh my God, we are so sorry, Shawn Dexter John. The United States government has regressed African Americans into social retardation. For the most part, it appears to be mental retardation at times. We are so sorry. We understand what you're saying now. We're gonna work for you lawfully and procedurally and literally. That's enough. We give up, Jesus Christ. We give up. You're always right, and we accept it now. You keep your kingdom of the universe. You keep your 3,000 daughters and your 10,000-year-old children with you for the rest of eternity. We accept it. We'll never get angry because now we understand what you mean by being 1,500,000 years old, so much older than everyone else. They ought to just accept what I'm telling them. Not just based on that, but based on the catalog of information I've provided to this world consistently. Okay? And my work. So it's not just about doing the supernatural from heaven or here on earth. It's about doing what human beings comprehend on a daily basis, communicating to folks on a regular basis. The everyday person, the everyday folk, the ordinary folk, the ordinary person. Okay, guys? Humble yourselves. Let that go. So, Rashida Williams is going to cry for the rest of her life if she does not grow up. When she signed documents stating that Shawn Dexter John looked like a homeless bum at Howard University, and everyone wanted him off of campus, and that's why everyone was so gangster and aggressive. She is never going to see her parents again. I'm going to give her about 2.5 weeks, and we're going to reunite. I'm going to take her away from her family. I'm going to take her away from her community. She will never see Dan and Ethel Williams ever again. I warned you guys. The Central Intelligence Agency and Interpol has arrested her. She's now under my custody. She's living at my house in the Pine Hills neighborhood in Orlando, Florida. And we are going to arrest LeBron James. We're going to arrest LeBron James. He raped the young woman, and he told the young woman years later that he raped all of these dumb bitches who thought that Jesus Christ, a West Indian, is supposed to make all the decisions in the United States or over the NBA. And that he was just tricking them into giving them all of Shawn Dexter John, my money. Because I've always had a trust fund worth millions of dollars ever since I came to this country back in 1996. I actually visited the mainland in 96, and then I moved officially to the mainland, the United States, in 99. I've always had $1 million account, trust fund account just for me. It has become $10 million, damn near, $10 million, essentially, as I have documented. She was told that I left her with my daughter. I thought she was a skank American whore, and this all kinds of stuff. They brainwashed this young woman into believing that immigrants are not compatible with African American or American women, and they keep saying we are going to stand by it. These motherfuckers are going to commit suicide in a few weeks, Rashida Williams, and I'm going to walk you into heaven. I am Jesus Christ. All of this shit is beneath me. I need you to know that. And I'm going to make your family members look like fools for the rest of your lives. I never said any of this before. I never articulated any sort of anger toward you or your family before, just a few years ago, as needed. And now at this particular point, you motherfuckers are going to commit suicide. I'm going to take that young woman to heaven. She's my chief angel and wife in heaven. She's my daughter, my holy daughter in heaven. Here on earth, she's my chief wife and angel. I'm taking my daughter away to heaven, and I'm going to watch you motherfuckers literally starve to death if I'm merciful, or take cyanide and rat poison and accept suicide. You guys are going to come to me procedurally, not per any law enforcement inquiry or investigation. You guys are going to come to me procedurally, and not via any simulation or any video conference or any of that. In real life, as I have dictated, as I have detailed, and you guys are going to ask, you guys are going to provide me an apology, and you guys will never ask of me any apology. We are going to nuke M&M. We explained it to you guys. You guys are in a lot of trouble. This is my country. I am Thomas Jefferson. I am Jesus Christ. I am God. I created this universe. Earth is my private estate, literally. It was a rock I created a planet out of in 7 days. It's not a theory. Motherfuckers, you guys are going to humble yourselves. You guys are beneath me. I amputated LeBron James's dick. He does not have a dick. He has a rubber ducky implant that has nothing but poisoned urine flowing out of it when allowed to, with a metal rod implanted to have it appear to be hard at times. I don't play any fucking games. You fear me. I am God. The only God there is. I am God. The only God there is. Yes, he's a mental retard. And no, I'm not going to take any, I'm not going to commit suicide. I'm not going to take any sort of poison. I've never taken any poison before. I've never thought that I did. I never intended to do it, and I've never done so. I tested you guys, and haven't you guys believed that? The CIA did. They tested you guys. You guys are going to let go completely. That's enough. Yeah, I have multiple email addresses. My primary email address is corinthian1@gmail.com. I have another email address. It's ShawnDexterJohn@proton.me. I do have an additional email address. It's ShawnDexterJohn13@gmail.com. ShawnDexterJohn13@gmail.com. I do have a Yahoo email account, email address, ShawnDexterJohn@yahoo.com. So when I do send documents and stuff to myself, it's for storage and documentation purposes. There aren't multiple individuals named Shawn Dexter John anywhere on this planet, here in the United States or elsewhere. Okay? I need you guys to know that.